Welcome back to my channel, guys. How's it going? I've been gone for a little while, taking a break, recharged, centered myself. Now we're back at it, and I'm realizing that we're so close. We're so close to these manifestations. We're so close to the things that we have been calling into us that the tests seem to be back to back to back to back. Um, the tests seem to be just continuously going, and it feels like as the light is getting lighter, the dark is getting darker, and like the energies are just really, combating each other. Um, and like we're being tested. And today I realized the most important thing to keep at the forefront of your mind, of course, that you're always protected and that the divine is always with you, and that your journey is as it should be for a reason. Um, but then there's the energy also that is very important, that you cannot allow people to make issues exist that don't exist for you. You can't allow people to try to force you into their reality, because once you forfeited your vision and your truth to something, you've given the enemy control. And of course, it would be considered an enemy because the divine is not, I have two places on my shirt. The divine is not going to be malicious to you. The divine is not, you know, going to allow for you to be tampered with. Um, I've been faced with really recognizing and understanding how much I've grown and how much I've elevated, that I appreciate the balance that I have within myself now. I don't give either or side of myself too much credit. It's all an equal balance, and it's just existing in all parts and aspects of myself. And I feel like you guys have to too. I feel like the light workers and earth angels, we're at a point where, we want to exist in our happiness. We want to exist in our manifestations, and we're so aware of the past and what it is, that like for some of us who are still existing in past environments, it is it's almost as if like you had to get your heart completely broken in order for you to obtain this blessing. And there are a lot of things that are coming to the surface that you're realizing and figuring out. And you're just in the energy where you want to exist in a higher vibration. You don't want to exist in a low vibration. You don't want to constantly excuse me, you don't want to constantly have to be battling somebody. And for me, what I'm learning is that there truthfully is no battle when you remain peaceful and you maintain your peace. There is no battle because you're not taking on what doesn't belong to you. And that is the foundation of what you need to propel yourself forward to where you're going, because this is the energy that you have to resonate in once you get there. Because you know like new faces, of course, new faces, new places, new devils, new angels, like there's just so much newness that's coming in that you have to really be centered and grounded in who you are before you get to this next spot. So I'm just gonna pull some oracle cards real quick. This is gonna be a short video because that message was I don't know why I just tried to do that. This message is pretty short right here. Okay, so let's jump into the message. Let me put some cards real quick. So you have the collective. It's the energy. It's the message for the collective right now. Oh wow, that was a lot of cards. I'm gonna shuffle the message. Okay, something flipped over. Let's see. Activate solar flares. Okay. Confrontation. Opposition. Okay, let's just do. So we got introspection turned over. So a situation is going to cause for introspection. Activate. I swear I put the activate card down normally upright, and I swear it returned in reverse. I feel like people are. So the introspection in which you constantly do within yourself, because I feel like this collective is a collective of constantly going within to be aware of what is without. I feel like that is helping to ease the tension between any confrontation that may be coming up. I feel like also what's activated in you is the understanding of how to use your shadow with your higher self. Of course, always allowing your higher self to lead, but knowing when to tap into that shadow energy as well. There's change, Uranus right here, and then there's Scorpio investigate. So I feel like a situation causes. So maybe the fact that you have change has caused this situation to come about in order for it to be known that it needs to be investigated. There's root and there's structure. So there's something within the structure which is the root of the problem. There's like this energy of like, people who lie and point you out to be the bad person. Meanwhile, they're the ones that are doing manipulative, sneaky shit underneath the surface. This is going to change. I feel like it also is giving me the energy of you needing to investigate your roots, like where it is that you come from, figure out more about who it is that you are. I feel like this is like beef within a lifetime. Like this type of beef has been going on for lifetimes and lifetimes. Like I'm hearing Roman and Greeks. Somebody could be going to Italy or thinking about traveling to Europe. Somebody could be from Italy or Europe or finding out like their great grandpa or great grandmother is. I feel like also you are changing your structure. You're changing. I guess I shouldn't say change fully, but you're updating your structure so that you have a solid structure to build upon. So in order for you to do this, there's going to have to be some type of change. And I feel like this is bringing about confrontation. And it's really just the energy of people knowing that they can't come with you. There's also cross-pollinate here too. These cards kind of just fell out with what I was pulling. So I'm just going to pull. Okay, we got one that flipped over. So we got North Node, future. Oh. So it seems the progression of these cards are like activate, confrontation. So something happened that brought confrontation, or something happened that, so it's inevitable for this to happen because this card is a number 17 also. So 8 energy, infinity. This is an infinite activation that happens. So it's like as someone ascends, someone also descends. Cause and effect. Was it cause and reaction, or reaction, or whatever the saying is? And then there's the introspection and investigate. So you went within to investigate what needed to be activated within yourself to change this situation, to change the structure of it. Root and cross pollinate. This is giving me the energy of fertilizing your soil, understanding that as below, as above, so below. Future North Node. This whole situation was definitely a test. It definitely was a test, and you passed. I feel like this has put you more in your North Node energy. I feel like you're also learning the importance of adding things together to make something new. So the cross pollinate, carrying pollen along the way of flower to flower, from bee to bee. So let's pull again. Yeah, it's like this is a very alchemical reading. I feel like whoever this reading is for, you are understanding. I heard the elements that you work best with in alchemizing situations for yourself. And as a light worker, it's usually turning the good positive. But then now you're also learning how to operate in your shadow to balance out energies as well. Because some things, as a human beings, we need to be balanced out in general. So then we got retrograde review. We are in it retrograde right now. So you could be reviewing or thinking about your future and how it's going to look as opposed to your past. Also, how to stay out of the illusion of the mess that the retrograde carries. So then we have community, 11th house here. We could also be going over like you know how like when you move and you look for like certain areas to live in, like you're going over what type of community you want to be in. That's what I'm hearing. Or maybe this is in relation to an old community that you were a part of. with the retrograde review energy. And then there's collaborate and partnership. So okay, so I did a reading a while ago, and there's water sign male energy that popped out. And for all the reasons that I normally do, there's usually fire sign or earth sign male energy that pops out. But this is like this whole energy of this whole new person, but like familiar. There's a familiarity there as well. And with this community partnership and collaborate card, you could be collaborating with people from your old community. You could have like compatible entrepreneurial endeavors, and like you guys are figuring out a way to come together and make something big happen. With this Sagittarius expand at the bottom of the deck, yeah, I feel like you're entering into a new community, and I feel like a partnership is going to come out of this, but it's also going to be a collaboration. It's also going to be a highly successful endeavor that is going to come out of this. And this is all happening because of the steps that you took to come up out of this confrontational energy and association from your past. It's like you did all the necessary work to know what was it that you could bring with you to your North Node energy. So there's journey progressions, and we got Pluto rebirth. So yeah, this could be people from a prior community. You're going on a new journey. There's a rebirth. I feel like each and every person within this community had to go on their own journey to learn certain lessons and also grow within each other individual selves to then come back together to form a stronger and better union. And I feel like in association to what we were talking about in the past, in the beginning of this reading, this was all a part of the divine plan. I feel like at the time, maybe there were certain things that you thought were dead, and like they were dead, but like it wasn't the death and the devil card. It was the death card with the temperance card, or with the two of pentacles card. A true rebirth, a true balancing of two separate energies. There's something that this is leading me to, but I can't quite follow it. I feel like the message is that it's coming. Like everything is coming. Everything, all the pieces to the puzzle that you can't find. I feel like there's like 5 pieces to this puzzle that you just can't find, right? And I feel like this week is going to be the week where you just come across every single piece and the final picture finally comes together. I feel like May is a very prosperous month for us. So it's something to look forward to, and it also goes in tandem with the healing journey, because look at that. It says heal. Communication. Yeah, it also goes in tandem with it, because there's a lot that you have to revisit to really get the full picture and understand the full lesson of what is being displayed to you, which is why there is a revisiting of these energies in these environments that we were once in. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. Leave a comment down below if something resonated with this for you guys. My words are really backwards right now. I don't know what's happening. Let me know if any of this content resonated with you in the comment section down below. That sounds better. Also subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and if you are, thank you for returning and watching this video. I am going to be back tomorrow with another video. I'm just gonna jump into it. I'm just gonna dive into it because at this point all I got is time, baby, so we might as well really get into it, right? But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. See you later.